Hello and welcome to a new project. Well, some of you may be wondering a few things right now. First, what the fuck is this game? And second, why the hell are you speaking English now, man? You had such a nice time with German, but yeah, the thing is, since I've always played with English background sounds and voices and other things because I really like it, I started to think about, well, at some point I have to try and also talk in English, and well, this is the first try, I suppose. Let's see how that works. So let's go back to the question before that. This is Wing Commander, to be more exact, the fifth part, the so-called Wing Commander Prophecy, also known as Wing Commander 5, as I said earlier. Since it has no loading screen or title screen like modern games do, because it's a really old game, you know. When I started playing video games, this was one of the very first games that I've ever played, bought, and loved. So this is really old, and it's the newest Wing Commander, so that has to account for something. But since it has no title screen, loading screen, whatever, I just started a short test run earlier to see if everything works, and now from here on I can just change pilots, so basically start a new career, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing now. But first let me say, of course, because it's the fifth part of the Wing Commander series, there will be mild spoilers for Wing Commander 1 through 4. Yeah, I can't basically go around that, because things happened before that, but it's only the real major events, and the major events are really not that surprising, yeah? Because we had a war against someone, and we won, because we live, right? So, I think the spoilers are minimal, but if you're a purist and you have a deep desire to start the Wing Commander series from the beginning, then you should probably not watch this, as sad as it makes me to say that. But I think the spoilers will be very minimal, so let's try and... I can't make a new pilot, but... New game, oh, right. Sure, I can just hit that new game button. Let me first check the options, because I have subtitles here, I have subtitles in the movies, that's good. And yeah, that's also how I wanted it, so... Good, then let's start a new game, and I'll probably not say anything for the next couple of minutes, so enjoy the cutscene. But before I start, maybe just one final anecdote. This is not the exact original version, right? Because it's very old, but people have been making some small modifications to make it run on modern machines, and to have widescreen supported and things like that, and some new lighting effects are also there. And also the videos are in a bit better quality than they were originally, which is also something new for me, because I'm playing this version with the better effects and better videos for the first time, so it will probably also be very interesting for me to watch. So now I'll click New Game. Yes. Origin systems. Well, seems like these haven't scaled right. Oops.
During the reign of the Ancient Ones, Savar himself appeared in a vision to the first prophetess of Kilra. His words are recorded in the Tome of Siva. There shall come a time when one who has the heart of a Kilrathi, but is not Kilrathi born, shall rain cleansing fire down upon us, and Nathrak, a time of great darkness, shall embrace us.
Team, this is Devereaux. We are in an intercept course with contact Sierra 37. Yeah, roger that, Devereaux. Looks good here. You should be getting a strong signal. Preliminary scan shows high concentration of beryllium and calanthium. Moving into position, we are charging the core. Coring commencing, all clear. Stand by. Priest is coming out to give you a hand.
Oh great, His Majesty is coming to join us.
I heard that. Never mind her, Priest. Never do, drop one. Hey, Devereaux. I'm picking up a new reading on my grid. We see a 3. Better check it out. Roger that, Devereaux.
Death itself shall pour forth, obscuring the stars in a veil of darkness. Theirs is the claw that tears flesh from bone. Theirs is the poisoned fang.
Mayday, this is research vessel Devereaux. Reverse buoy and
Their number shall rend the universe barren and crush the breath from our clans. We shall be bathed in our own blood, and rotted flesh shall be our fare. With a deafening thunder shall the dark age begin.
come on, Maestro, lost your touch? I've been ahead of you since the last jump point. Watch and learn from the Maestro himself. Incoming piranhas, this is the TCS Midway. Reduce speed to 060 and set approach vector to B44. Take us around back, Casey. Welcome to the Midway. You are cleared for landing. Just hope they got all the bugs worked out. Relax. Confed hasn't seen any action in years.
This is it, Casey. The big time.
Great. Our first duty, ferrying piranhas to some high-tech bucket of bolts in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry about it, little man. I brought something here to pass the long, cold nights like a breeze, especially with the right company, if you know what I mean.
See, I got some. No. Yes.
Altarian brandy, that's contraband. Where did you get it?
It's a diplomatic park. I borrowed it from the consulate general's.
Private reserve? Well, put it away, Stoop, before we end up in the brig.
What are you worried about, Stoop? This isn't like flight school anymore.
10 hut!
Second Lieutenants Casey and Garrett, I presume.
Maestro.
Maestro? Okay, Maestro. I'm First Lieutenant Jean Talvert. Call sign Stiletto. I'm acting commander of the Diamondback Squadron. Your initial assignment here on the Midway.
How did a first lieutenant like her get to raid an entire squadron?
Because I'm that good, Mr. Garrett. Apparently, your reputation precedes you. It seems the CAG would like to discuss that little incident with the Altarian consulate's daughter.
So it really was his private reserve, huh?
Shut up.
And you, Mr. Casey. If you think that having a famous father is gonna cut you any slack around here, you're dead wrong.
With all due respect, I'm here on my own merits.
Let's hope so. Because around here, you live or die by your flight stats. Understood?
I did get the highest scores of any cadet at the academy.
You did?
And the most demerits, according to your record. Listen. This is a make or break shakedown cruise for us. I don't have time to play babysitter. Got it? Now get yourselves registered on the system. And stow this swag before the CAG sees it. You're in enough trouble as it is.
That went well.
Didn't it? Welcome to the Midway.
I think she liked me.
You think?
Yeah, I think the lieutenant liked me. Stiletto. Stiletto. I know what that means.
Good thing we're not Maestro. We're actually Second Lieutenant Lance Casey, and we get to choose our own call sign and not get awarded one. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll call ourselves Snowball because I don't know. It's fun, at least to me. And maybe we'll get later hints why I call myself like that, or at least why something similar like that. So yeah, let's go with Snowball.
Alright. Let's check out the rest of this bad boy.
Great!
The CAG is waiting, Mr. Garrett.
So, we're a new guy on this hunky-dory big-ass ship that we've got ourselves onto. So, we can make various things, as people will explain to us in a minute. So, we're new here, so let's socialize, I think. Let's talk to people. Here's some people, let's talk to them, hear who they are, and get their story and stuff.
I mean, I almost feel sorry for the guy, because he's flying against the maniac. Not. But anyway, so he pulls a brake right in front of me, right? Bam! Cat on my right, dust, all right? Wingman doesn't even see me, okay, over there. Boom, boom, boom! Kitty litter. Take his... Anyway, all right. The third cat, image recon, boom! Right into his stovepipe, dust! He's gone.
Hi, I'm Casey.
Meanwhile, all right, the chief cat, right? There's some, like, the... Something smelling here? Now something stinks in here, doesn't it? My eyes are watering. Oh, you know what? It's only one thing in the universe that could smell that bad. A plebe. Fresh off the recovery deck and still reeking of the academy. Shoo, plebe. Get lost, okay? This isn't the sandbox. All right, this is the table for the big boy. Hey, this is the table for the big boys. Black Widow Squadron. Oh, man, it's just getting to the good parts. All right, I'm saving the best for later. All right, hang out. I don't want to see you at this table again, plebe.
Congratulations. You just met and pissed off Maniac. A legend in his own mind.
How you doing? I'm Casey.
Hey, I'm O'Hearn. They call me Zero. Since you're new here, let me show you around pilot country. You're currently in the rec room, home to malcontents, drunkards, and troublemakers.
Sounds like my kind of people.
Over there's your self-serve bar. There's your flight simulator. And of course, the infamous kill board. Come on, there's much, much more. Locker's here. Inside, find your flight suit and your gear.
Homey place.
Oh yeah, all neat and shiny, just like us. Coming? And of course, what state-of-the-art carrier would be complete without Big Brother? From the flight log computer, you can log into the main system, just like in flight school. Only now, it's all for real. Anyway, once you get yourself acquainted, come find me in the briefing room when you're ready.
Well, it seems like there's at least one nice guy here on the ship, because this maniac dude was totally an asshole. I mean, it is really fun because, you know, the actor playing Maniac played another really big asshole in another very well-known franchise that I'll not spoil, but probably people will do so in the comments. But now we moved on to the next room, so he told us to follow him, but first I think I'll save the game. So let's do 1. I'm very creative today, you see, so he said we should enter the briefing room with him so he can explain us some more things, so let's just do that.
Behold, the briefing room. Take a look around you, Casey, my man. Billions of Confed credits at work. This is the nerve center of our work here on this ship.
No map table?
Ancient history. This is the ISIS system. Brand new. It's tied to all the computers on the ship. It'll tell us where we're going and what we're doing according to the brainiacs upstairs. Ooh, sorry. The Tactical Intelligence and Science Divisions. Anyway, it all gets distilled down to the screens on our desks. It's easy. Point and click. You know?
Call it our window to the world. If it works, that is.
Casey, meet Dallas, a resident voice of doom and general naysayer. He's probably writing another letter to Senator Taggart as we speak.
Not so, Zero. It's a very appropriate name. I am, in fact, tracking my investments. 5 more years at this rate, and I can retire a wealthy man.
Yeah, you see, Dallas does it for the cash. It's not just a job and all that.
You think everything is a conspiracy, don't you? Cash is what it's all about. How much money do you think Confed saved by building a standalone carrier force, namely this behemoth of a ship?
God! Who cares? This tub gets hold, what then? They put all their eggs into one little basket with no backup. Doesn't matter. Confed's got their greedy little fingers into everything. It's a few credits here and there.
Well, don't tell that to Commodore Blair. After all, the Midway was his idea.
Oh no. Not Blair again. For years at the Academy, all we hear about is Blair this and Blair that. Savior of the Confederation, most decorated pilot, blah, blah, blah. What is the guy, like 4,000 years old? God, I think I've heard just about everything. Except that he was on board the Midway.
Have we met, Lieutenant?
Casey Lansar, Second Lieutenant, Confed number C26354.
Casey, huh? So you're the Iceman's kid. I heard you were coming on board. You know, I flew with your father. He's a good pilot. Always followed orders. Knew when to keep his big mouth shut.
Goodbye, career.
Don't feel so bad. I hear there's always openings in the diplomatic corps. Come on, let's get you a drink, put those flames out.
And there's another guy that we have known from somewhere else. Yeah, I think it's what was a really big coup of the original inventor of Wing Commander, that they got the actor of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars to play their main character. That was really fun twist, because there was a whole controversy about Wing Commander versus Star Wars games in the early computer game business. So I think that was really cute when Wing Commander 3 was released and they added full motion videos, just like you've seen, that their main actor was actually the main actor from the Star Wars movies, or at least from the Star Wars movies as had been known up until that point. So, because I don't want to quit this episode without doing anything, let me first show you around a bit. So, Zero already told us that there are some things here, like the simulator. Here you can try some nice missions in order to train your flying skills a little bit. Actually, I played the game because I played some of these training missions, and it was really fun. I was just doing it for some small video piece for my next monthly upload video. But it was really fun, so I thought, why not do a let's play series of this game? And here we are. But I won't play any of these now. But if you play this game for the first time, then they're very, very useful, so you don't get shot to death instantly once you step out. So, but I'll probably not do this in this Let's Play. Maybe in a special episode, maybe, but not in the main series of events. Then there's this tactical database here. Here you can see the ships that you have available. This is the lightest ship that we have, and we'll see the rest later. Here you can just see them, try some different light settings and whatnot. It's a little fun, but it's just to see the differences, how heavy they are, what sort of weapons they have. It's really nice for immersion reasons, that you can look these up inside of the game and don't have to go to the manual. But there's not much point beyond that. And then there's the kill board. Right here we see that some people have some kills on the kill board. We don't have any kill right now. We're on we're on the last spot with 0, but there are other people with 0 as well. But we haven't had many kills in total. I mean, we have 40, 20, maybe just under 40 kills up until this point. 42, of course. Why would I even count? So, but here we can keep track of how good we are in comparison to the other pilots. So, but let's get back to the briefing room now and start our first actual mission, I think, because we want to see some gameplay, right, and not just videos. So, let's do that.
I don't know, I just think we're making a terrible mistake.
Good first day at work, honey?
Oh, yeah. I've been on board less than an hour, and I've already managed to piss off just about every senior officer in sight, including Commodore Blair.
Go up there.
Stop right there, gentlemen. This here is Diamondback seating.
Take a look around. Most of these pilots are still kids. They're too green.
Talk to the captain.
Who's that talking to Blair?
We don't even have a complement of ships.
That's the CAG, Commander Air Group. She's as hard as they come.
Huh. Yeah. We've met, and it wasn't pretty.
All right. Let's get started. We have a change of plans. As of now, the Midway is on full alert status. At 0400 hours, we received what appeared to be a Kilrathi distress call. Tactical has tried to verify this message fragment, but so far, whoever sent it has stopped transmitting. Since we're the closest vessel, HQ has ordered us to assess the situation. Attention, Captain on the deck.
As you were. Sorry to interrupt, Commander. A live feed has just come in from our SWAX patrol that's jumped ahead to the Eureka system. This is a need to know for all squadrons. Open channel 3-1.
Probably lost 3 full wings of fighters, but didn't get them all before they got hit. Nothing's moving now. Could have been 2, maybe 3 carrier groups. Computer reads Frothy 2 class. Seems to have missed most of the blast. Whatever hit him completely obliterated the whole damn fleet.
As no contact can be established with any Kilrathi ships, on recommendation of Colonel Decker, I've decided that as of now, this is a Marine operation. Commander?
All right, before we begin, Lieutenant Casey, Lieutenant Talvert has recommended you lead the Diamondbacks based on your exemplary academy record. This is highly, highly unusual, Lieutenant. This is not a training exercise. Don't disappoint her. Pilots, now check your ISIS for mission details and assignments.
Your wing will deploy when the Midway jumps into the Eureka system. Panthers from the Black Widow Squadron will provide primary escort for a Marine LC, with your Alpha Wing providing additional support. Escort the Marines to the remains of the Kilrathi fleet. Your objective there is this Frothy 2 class cruiser. SWAX scans have detected faint life signs aboard. The LC will dock with the damaged ship, and Colonel Decker will lead a detachment of Marines aboard to recover the ship's data log and locate any survivors. When the Marines have returned to their ship, escort them back to the Midway.
Okay, I suppose I can talk now. This is what's going to happen before every mission. There's going to be a small cutscene explaining maybe some of the situation, and then there's this briefing where we get some tactical information, what we're about to do and where we have to go and what our objectives are. These can probably take a while. I mean, they can probably take 1 minute, 2 minutes maybe at some missions. So I'm not quite sure how I will handle this. I think I will record them, but maybe I'll provide some shortcuts for people who are a little impatient, because they are interesting, especially if within some missions that the objective changes, so that basically it was there was no reason to even watch it, but it's part of the game, and I think it's really fun to watch. So I'll probably leave them in, but provide some buttons maybe in the future in order to skip those, because they may be not as interesting for you as the viewers. So let's go and fly this mission.
Before I dismiss you, I believe Commodore Blair has a few words. Commodore?
As you may know, the Midway is not yet fully operational, and for many of you, this will be your first mission outside the Academy. Keep in mind, you're Confed's very best. Watch your butts out there.
Good luck, people. Dismissed.
for the opportunity. I won't let you down.
Forget it, Lieutenant. Just make sure I don't have to come and save your sorry ass.
What? Is it me? Yes.
Come on, let's fly.
Then we'll also always see some brief video where we see our ship being transferred to our starting area. So everything is there. We know what we have to do, now our ship is going to get started, and then we start into space.
About time you rookies decided to join us.
Don't start, maniac.
Now that you scrubs have figured out how to get here, let's engage our autopilots and get on with it.
Okay, I don't have to do that. I was just checking if I have to tap my wing, because Stiletto, in order to annoy me a little, made me leader of our wing, so I have to give orders at some point. But apparently I don't have to tell them that we have to go now, so...
Will you look at that?
Mother of God.
Looks like the cats had one hell of a party. Too bad we missed it.
They're here. Somewhere. Count on it.
This zone is clear.
Okay, we've talked to the cruiser, Alpha Wing. You watch our backs.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Alpha Wing, this is Marine 1. The engagement area is littered with dead cats. Whatever hit them hard. Confirm the location of ship's auxiliary log. Downloading.
Whoa, heads up, plebes. We got company.
Where the hell did they come from?
Those aren't Kilrathi fighters.
Alpha Wing, we're taking fire. We're bugging out.
Crap.
Okay, I don't have to tell what to attack.
Marines! We are leaving! Marine 1 dusting off.
Stay tight.
Ugh, no. Damn. You're not allowed to throw missiles, that's my privilege, man. Don't like it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Did you see that?
Come and get more of this.
Hope you plebes can make it home alone, because I gotta catch up with my patrol. Alright, Alpha Wing, get us back to the Midway.
Where are they? There are they. So, what just happened? I mean, I think I should probably explain some things for people who are not familiar with the previous games. In the previous games we had basically war with the Kilrathi, a cat-like species, and the ship that we visited in this mission was one of their ships, a really old ship, because since they lost the war they haven't built any new ships yet, and they're not in a very good situation. But right now it seems like someone has destroyed an entire fleet of them, and we were attacked by something, and they didn't look like Kilrathi ships are looking, so yeah, we're not sure what's going on yet.
Thanks for the escort, ladies.
A little bit more background information.
Alpha 1 requesting landing clearance.
Nice flying, Lieutenant. You're cleared to land.
Thanks. So right now I could fly to our big ship here. This is our home ship, or our carrier, the Midway. I could just fly towards it, or I could just use the autopilot. So I'll just use the autopilot to save some time, you know.
Damn.
There goes the guidance system again. I need that working on the double, and tell O'Neill to have hangar REMs number 2 and 7 back online. We got real problems here. Christ, doesn't anything work around here? Go. What's your damage, Flyboy?
Excuse me?
Did you trash your fighter, or you just lost?
Yeah, no. I just landed,
Don't they teach you numbnuts anything in school? When you land, you check your stats there. Then you head to the chute, which leads to decontam. Got it? God, I hope you fly better than you take directions. See ya. What are you still standing here for? What do you want?
This is also something that we're going to see after every mission, right? After every mission we're going to run into some people, most likely the nice woman that we just met, Rachel, although we don't know her name yet. And she's going to say something about how we performed. Basically depending on if we managed to get home without wrecking our ship. So now here we can see we completed our mission. We had no secondary objectives or bonus objectives. Then we can see I hit roughly 50% of my shots and 100% of my missiles. My ship got damaged because there was this one rocket that hit me before I could evade it. So that wasn't as good. But I killed 4 of these. I think there were only 5, so I think that's also is okay. And 95% performance is good, I think. Yeah.
Would you sit down?
Wait a second, wait, hold it. Just stop. This was not part of the deal. They're actually shooting out there. We're talking live ammo.
I don't want to get your panties in a bind or anything, but when you joined on with Confed, didn't anyone actually tell you that getting shot at was part of the deal?
Yeah, well, we're really not sure who they are yet.
I heard one of Decker's men said that the dead cats on board were more than just blown away. It's more like cut up in little pieces.
Cut up?
Dissected, almost ritually.
Science Division's working on breaking the code on that black box that Decker's men brought in. They asked Rachel to help, but she's got her hands full bringing the ship back online. No telling how long that'll take.
Zero said something about it. The cats being cut up. Is there any truth to that?
Absolute truth. Cut up into little cat chunks. Decker's men also found a single Kilrathi word scrawled in blood on the deck. Even they were creeped out by it.
What word? What word?
My Kilrathi ain't so good. Nathrak.
Nathrak? What's that mean?
Supposed to mean night or something like that.
Darkness, actually. Void. Evil.
All pilots to your ships. This is not a drill. All pilots to your ships.
Yeah. We have now a nice message on the intercom saying that we have to get to our ship, but I'll probably end this episode here, and I hope to see you again in the next episode where we'll figure out why we have to go to our ship now. There's some reasons, but I don't want to spoil them why we have to go to the ship immediately, but we'll see it on the next episode, I say. So, farewell and see ya!
This is not a